Get back here, Mina. This conversation is not over. What do you mean I'm not allowed to come to the wedding?
I'm sorry. Don't you understand plain English? I thought I was crystal clear with you. I hate you for something that you can't do anything about. You're Tom's sister. I hate that he has a sister. Tom is my man, and I don't want any other woman around him.
What about my mom, huh? You didn't say anything to her.
She's different. She's really, really old. I only feel threatened by other women close to my age being around him.
Mina, I understand where you're coming from, but you have to understand, you're being ridiculous. I can't have the fact that I'm Tom's sister. He's been my brother since the day he was born. And furthermore, your baseless insecurities are no reason to ban me from the wedding.
Why do you even want to come to the wedding that bad?
Because he's my brother. He's getting married, and I want to celebrate his big day with him. And it's not just me. The whole family is going to be there.
Family? What do you mean, family? You're not Tom's family.
Excuse me? What do you mean? How am I not Tom's family?
Tom and you are practically not even the same species. Tom went to a prestigious university, graduated with honors, and worked in one of the most prominent companies in the area. He's an elite, through and through. And what are you, huh? All you are is a pathetic reject who couldn't even make it through high school. I bet Tom curses the day he was born every time he thinks about having a failure like you in his family tree.
I do not appreciate the way you're speaking to me right now, Mina. And I have no idea what makes you think you're right about Tom. He told me personally that he wants me to come. He even hand-delivered my invitation. You're the bride, and you can invite whatever friends and family member that you want. You do not, however, get to restrict what friends and family Tom invites.
Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, whatever, you can come. But let me make one thing very clear. A bunch of executives from companies that do business with my dad are coming too, so I don't want them seeing you and me together. If they knew we were in any way connected to a high school dropout like you, it would ruin our image.
Huh?
Sit in the far back corner of the room and don't talk to anyone on my side of the aisle. Those are my terms. If you accept them, you can come. If not, stay away. Got it?
I see. Well, if that's what it takes to see my brother tied at knot. All right, I accept your terms. I won't talk to anyone at all during the wedding.
Now in person. You got that? That includes Tom, by the way. If I catch you talking to him, I'm kicking you out immediately. This is my wedding. I'm the bride. I'm the star of the show. That means it's either my way or the highway. Capiche?
Yeah, capiche.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I already spent far too much of my precious day off talking to people who don't deserve my presence. I guess the next time I'll see you will be at the wedding. Remember what I said.
Hey there, Sonny. How have you been? I wanted to let you know I just got back from overseas yesterday.
Harper, it's so great to hear from you. So, you're finally back to the land of the free, huh?
Yup, it took me long enough, but I finally finished up the job I was doing for that car company over in Japan. Oh, and one other thing, your brother's wedding is coming up soon, right?
Yeah, it is. How did you know?
Because I'm on the guest list.
Wow, really? I thought it was going to be a more exclusive thing, but they're letting everyone come, huh?
Yeah, well, I paid a hefty price for admission. I've been doing work for her parents' company for a couple years now. I had a call with her dad, the CEO, a while back, and he said he'd love for me to be there. I guess he's inviting the heads of a bunch of his client companies. Sounds like it's going to be more of a business meet and greet than a wedding.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yuck, who wants to spend their Saturday with a bunch of executives?
You mean like us?
Exactly. I deal with enough suits from Monday to Friday, haha. I hadn't heard about anyone on the guest list other than myself until you told me just now, though. Meh, my brother's a pretty laid-back guy. I doubt the atmosphere will get too stuffy.
He seems like a good guy, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you then. It'll be a great chance for us to catch up.
Yeah, about that. I'm under strict instructions from the bride not to talk to anyone else while I'm there.
You are? Why?
Apparently, she doesn't want anyone to know that there's a high school dropout in the family. She told me to sit by myself in the corner and keep my mouth shut to keep people from finding out.
Huh. Well, that's borderline psychotic. Wait a second, do you mean to tell me she doesn't know what it is that you do?
I would appear so, yeah. All she ever knew about me was that I dropped out of high school, and that was enough for her.
Okay, maybe that's a bit more than borderline.
I was considering telling her off, but it's my brother's wedding, and I don't want to cause a scene. I'm still kind of unsure how I should handle it.
Huh. You know, I think you ought to do exactly as you were told.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be around to explain the circumstances to anyone who asks. Her only restriction was on you, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. As long as I don't talk, I'm keeping my end of the bargain.
Man, I think her parents' company isn't gonna last very long after the wedding. But hey, it's all their own doing. It's nothing we need to worry about. So yeah, you can leave all the talking to me. We're gonna make this a wedding to remember.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. You actually came? I thought you would be too ashamed of yourself to come, but I guess I misjudged you. You're completely shameless.
There you go again with the insults. Tell me, Mina, why do you treat me like that just because I didn't finish high school?
What do you mean, just? That's the only reason I need. The only reason you would drop out of high school is because you're too stupid to finish. And if I'm related to you, even if we're only in-laws, that's gonna have a huge impact on my reputation in powerful circles. I let you come to the wedding, so be grateful for that, and never talk to either of us again after today. And that goes for my family, too. You don't have anything to do with them.
Wow, I can't even talk to your family? That's gonna be a problem. I'll have to break the bad news to your dad then.
Huh? What bad news?
You'll see soon enough.
Sunny, is it actually true? I just heard that you're the CEO of one of my dad's business partners, and not only that, you brought a bunch of your employees along with you, and they're still all pretending that I don't exist. What's going on?
I'd like to tell you, but you forbid me from speaking to you at the wedding.
Don't be obnoxious and just tell me what your deal is.
I'm not being obnoxious. I'm a professional, Mina. I made a deal and I'm going to keep it. You haven't seen me talking to anyone here yet, have you? Not even you or Tom. So I don't get what your problem with me is.
Yes, you do. Don't give me that. I saw a ton of guests coming around to talk to you while you were sitting in your seat. I asked one of them why, and they told me that you were the CEO of a design company.
Well, yeah, I am.
But that's impossible. How did an uneducated loser like you become a CEO?
It's simple, really. This is the company that I founded back when I was in high school. We went public and I became the CEO.
Oh, I get it. You're one of those small companies that just goes public for the tax benefits, right?
I'm sorry?
I'll bet the employees you brought with you are your only employees. There were like 3 other people with you, so you must run the entire operation. And you guys came in order to network, right? That makes sense. A bunch of the companies my dad deals with are here too.
No. I'm genuinely just here to celebrate my brother's wedding. The employees I brought with me are here because they personally know him. We launched the business together as friends.
Oh, is that the lie you tell to others to garner sympathy? Now I know why you're so desperate to come today, even if it means facing utter humiliation at my hands. I think I heard my dad say something about the CEO of some crazy big design company being here today. Were you trying to get connected with him?
Him?
I'll bet you were banking on me introducing you to him, but tough luck. That is never gonna happen.
Mina, I am him.
Wait a minute, you mean you're a him now? Oh my god, that's so awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Mina.
Sunny, I'm so proud of you for coming out to me like this. You're such a brave, beautiful, and incredible person.
Mina.
I want you to know that I will support you every single step of the way of your transition. You can always count on me.
Mina.
Are you gonna choose a new name for yourself? I hate to hurt you by calling you by your dead name.
Mina, I'm not a him. I'm him as in I'm the CEO of the design company you were just talking about. That him isn't a him. He's a she. I mean, she's a she. She's me. I'm her.
Oh, so you mean you're not actually a him now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, that's boring. And so, also, just plain stupid? You think I'd believe a crazy lie like that?
You were willing to believe I was a him and now be my best friend over a single misunderstanding forward sentence? How about this? If you think I'm not actually the CEO, then who is? Do you know them? I mean, it's not just your parents' company. You work there too. You have to know the names of the company's major business partners, right? If you don't, then wow.
No, please don't patronize me. Of course I know their names.
Okay, then give me the CEO's name.
Okay, so maybe I don't actually know their names, but that doesn't prove you're the CEO.
Alright, you're holding a device that grants you access to all the information in the known universe in your hands. Use that to look it up.
Huh? What device are you talking about?
Your cell phone, for crying out loud.
Oh, right. Hold on. I'll look it up. Oh my god! It actually is you? I mean, your picture's on the company's website and everything.
There you go. That was an awful lot of trouble to go through when you could have just believed me when I first told you. And just now you told me, your husband's sister and father's major business partner, that I am never allowed to talk to any of you ever again. That includes your parents.
I take it back. Take everything back. You can talk to them. Go ahead. It's cool with me.
No, it's quite alright, Mina. You don't have to worry about me. After all, you're the bride. This is your show. You're the star. You have every right to have exactly the wedding that you wanted. You told me that you didn't want me to talk to anyone, and I agreed to those terms. So, just as like any professional businesswoman would, I'm gonna stick to my word. I will not be speaking to a single person at this wedding today. Oh, but before we came here today, I told my employees about the situation. They said that if I wasn't going to talk to anyone, then they would do the same. You have my word, Mina. Neither I nor any one of my employees will be speaking to anyone else all day. Our lips are sealed.
Sunny, please, you can't do this. If word gets out, then everyone's gonna think I'm some kind of bridezilla. But I'm not a bridezilla. I'm just a bride. Please, Sunny, can we talk about this? Hey, Harper, are you there? Can we talk?
Well, hello there, Mina. It's nice to hear from you. Congratulations on your wedding today. It really was a lovely ceremony. I just looked at the head table in the reception hall, and I couldn't see you anywhere. Are you getting ready for your speech?
This is no time for a speech. Can't you sense the atmosphere in there? It's more like a funeral than a wedding. My jerk of a sister-in-law is ruining everything! And you're helping her? Why are you taking her side, Harper? Thanks to you two, all my dad's business partners that came here today are really mad at me.
Oh my goodness, is that right? Wow, what a shame. I spoke to Sunny a while back and she told me about the agreement you two had. You know how she wasn't allowed to speak to anyone at the wedding? And she kept her word. You even came up to her a bunch of times and tried to get her to speak, but she didn't make a peep. But seeing the weird vibes between you two confused the other guests, so I took the liberty of explaining the situation to them. Is there some problem?
Of course there's some problem. There's a huge problem. You made it sound like I was being super rude and disrespectful to Sunny.
Uh-huh, that's right, I did. And
because of that, now everyone's looking at me with this really nasty look in their eye. But at least they're looking at me. Even my husband is mad at me so much that he won't even make eye contact with me. Ugh. If something doesn't change really soon, then I'm gonna be in big trouble. What are you gonna do about this?
I'm not sure what you want me to do. All I said was the truth. I didn't lie. So if you ask me, Sunny and I aren't the ones who are at fault here.
What? Yes, you are. It's all your fault. What kind of wedding guests go out of their way to make everyone hate the bride? Are you out of your minds? And you do business with our company too, don't you? Do you think you could just get away with this scot-free? Well, think again. Whatever deal you have made with my father is herbally terminated. You will never do business with us again. I mean, teaming up with someone to screw up their bride, that's just plain evil. What do you think all the other executives would think of you if they found out you were plotting against me, huh? Your pathetic little company is finished, do you hear me? This is what you get for going against me.
Well, if that's what you gotta do, go right ahead. It won't change the fact that I'm officially on Team Sunny.
Excuse me?
I don't know if you're aware, but both my company and Sunny's company are in the design business. The difference, though, is that Sunny started her company on her own, while I just inherited mine from my parents. We went to middle school together, and we even had the same art class. She was talking about doing an apprenticeship with a professional designer ever since we got into high school. Then, the second she turned 16, she actually dropped out and did it. That's the kind of person she is.
Wait, she did an apprenticeship?
That's right. One of her relatives is a graphic designer who's active all over the world. Her parents, though, never had much money, so they most likely wouldn't have had the funds to send her to a design school. So that relative of hers agreed to take her under her wing and provide room and board plus an hourly wage to come and work with her. They traveled around the world together doing jobs in various countries, and once Sunny was confident in her work, she came back and launched her own company.
That's insane. When I heard she had dropped out of high school, my first thought was she was working for some, millennial part-time job. You know, like sweeping the floors at a supermarket or working the night shift as a fast food restaurant or something.
Yeah, Sonny told me all about what a small-minded bigot you were, but I respect Sonny more than any other person in the world. I just took the reins from my parents when they handed the company to me, which does carry some pressure. I wouldn't want to crash the company and make all my parents' hard work go to waste. But Sonny forged her own path in life. She built her company from the ground up. My success is nothing compared to her. In fact, her work overseas was what inspired me to take my own company's operations global. I actually just got back in the country from a job a few weeks ago.
I think I remember my dad telling me something about you doing some work overseas, but it was really Sunny who inspired you to do that. I had no idea you guys had such a strong connection.
I wish it could be stronger if I'm being completely honest, but I digress. While out of the country, I found several more businesses willing to work with me long term, so I'll do fine without getting any more work from your company. Even if I didn't have other revenue streams, though, sticking up for Sonny is far more important to me.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm more concerned about you guys, actually. Are you going to be okay if both my and Sonny's companies cut ties with you? That's going to massively delay several of the projects we're currently working on. The revenue loss to your company will be astronomical, not to mention you'll incur breach of contract penalties.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I take it all back. It's just, this is my wedding, and Sunny giving me the silent treatment really soured my mood. I was sad and angry. I had no idea why she would be so mean to me.
Sonny was being mean to you? How do you think she feels? Her own brother's wife viciously insulted her and forbade her from speaking at the wedding. I don't think you're in any position to be criticizing her actions today.
You're absolutely right. I regret everything, so please keep doing business with us.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I can't be associated with a company that has people of your caliber at the helm. I'll discuss the details with your father personally after the weekend.
Wait, no, don't talk to him. Talk to me. We can handle this between ourselves, can't we? Please. Sunny, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. The wedding's going to get canceled if I don't fix this right away. And not just that, Tom said he wants to break off our engagement entirely. He's mad about what I did to you, right? So can't we please get over our differences?
The decision to break up with you was Tom and Tom's alone. It's not my place to try and change his mind.
But you're at the center of everything that's happening today. If you went out in front of everyone and told them that we made up, and I'm sure Tom will calm down and we can get married like we planned.
Did your parents say something?
Yeah, they did actually. They told me they were ashamed to have me as their daughter. And ever since then, they've been going around to all the guests and apologizing.
Wow, looks like they're pretty angry at you. By the way, there were a lot of people talking about their next moves around me. It seems that you've cost your parents' company a lot of trust today. You should probably expect that a lot more companies than just mine are gonna cut off their relationship with you.
That cannot happen. If they really do cut us off, then I'm not just gonna be out of my job. I'm gonna be cast out of the family. I'm already not getting married anymore. I'm not gonna have anything left at this rate. And there's even the possibility that the company sues me for breach of fiduciary responsibility. The damages could be in the millions. My life is over. I'm finished. I'll never recover from this.
Wow, that's a bummer. For you anyways. I'm rather happy that things turned out this way. The last thing I wanted was for my brother to get stuck married to some lunatic for the rest of his life. I wanted to give you a chance, Mina. Really, I did, but you've thoroughly disappointed me. All you knew about me was that I dropped out of high school, and that was enough for you to assume you knew everything about me that mattered. You knew nothing. But not just that, you didn't even make any effort to find out more about me. You never asked me about my life, my career, anything. You didn't even know I had a lengthy business relationship with your parents' company.
But you don't understand.
I do actually, because unlike you, I judge people based on their actions.
I was born in a wealthy family of businessmen. I let it go to my head a bit. I can admit that, but it's not fair. I don't want to lose everything I had over one little mistake. I'm only in my 20s. My life is just getting started. Please, give me another chance.
I know that people are often a product of their environment, but I know another person in your exact same position working at a company run by his parents. He, however, did not let his fortunate circumstances go to his head at all. He worked as hard as he could, and as a result, the company is bigger than ever, and he's now the CEO. It only takes a moment's indiscretion to lose a person's trust, and your indiscretion was far from momentarily.
But Sonny, we were supposed to become family today. I'm begging you, won't you forgive me?
We were supposed to, but that ship has sailed. You're nothing to me now. Never talk to me or any of my family ever again. Goodbye. Hey there, Harper. I thought I'd give you an update on the wedding post-mortem. My brother officially broke up with Mina and got his engagement ring back. After a brief discussion, they decided that the bride's family would pay for all the wedding costs. Mina's parents will foot the bill and then have her pay them back in installments.
Wow, crazy. But I guess that's the best possible way things could have turned out given the circumstances. Oof, things are really not looking good for her parents' company, though. Her dad made the mistake of inviting nearly every one of his biggest clients to that wedding, so every single one of them saw what a demon his daughter was. Naturally, that made a lot of them uncomfortable with continuing to deal with them. Her parents went around to all of them to give some of the most profuse apologies I've ever seen, but I don't think it's gonna help them. About half of them have cut off their relationships already, and the other half are putting them on hold pending further internal deliberations. They've lost about half of their revenue, and that's only what's happened so far.
Well, once they found out that the two companies doing a big chunk of work on their new projects had pulled the plug, it's only natural they look at other options. I'd say it'll be years before they manage to get back to their current sales numbers. Are you sure you're going to be alright, though? You've been working with that company for a lot longer than I have.
Yeah, well, I've been planning on expanding globally for some time now, so I'll need to free up some time in my schedule. Plus, a lot of the work they've given me lately has just been an absolute pain. I really only came to the wedding to get a chance to network with some of the other companies who sent representatives there.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and if Mina's the apple, that doesn't bode well for the tree. Seriously, though, I think the thing that shocked me the most in all of this was that my brother actually fell in love with a she-devil like that in the first place.
Yeah, the poor guy. I'll bet he's pretty down about the whole thing. Tell you what, I'll keep my ears open for any eligible ladies in my circle looking to become a trophy wife that aren't narcissistic psychopaths.
Ha! Yeah, I think Tom would be willing to compromise on the trophy wife thing as long as they aren't a psycho. But I doubt he'll be looking for love for a while. He really is down about the wedding. You should have seen his face when he was apologizing to me for the way Mina treated me. He's always been one to find the silver lining, though, so I bet he'll come out of his slump stronger and wiser than before.
By the way, what about you, Sonny? You looking to get hitched anytime soon?
Well, that all depends on finding the right guy, really. There is this one guy I'm kinda interested in.
Wait, really? That's news to me. I need details on this guy, stat.
Let's see. He's really hard worker, supportive, intelligent.
Okay, enough positives. I want the negatives.
I guess the biggest negative would be that he's a bit hard to track down. He travels around a lot. In fact, he hasn't even been in the country for the last several years.
Oh, guy sounds like a bit of a rolling stone.
Yeah, but I think he might be looking to settle down a bit in the near future.
Uh-huh. What business is he in?
He actually runs a graphic design company.
What, really? Wow, small world. Hey, wait a second.
It's a big company already, but he's looking to expand into the global market.
Weird question, but did this guy happen to take over his parents' company?
Why, yes, Harper, he did. However, did you know?
Okay, One more weird question. What are you doing tonight? Fancy going out to dinner?
Actually, I was just invited out to dinner by the precise man I was looking for.
It's me, right? Please, God, tell me it's me. I'm gonna be really embarrassed if it's not me.
Of course it's you, Harper. It's always been you. After that, just as I predicted, Mina was fired from the company and cut off by her parents. She was still on the hook to pay for the cost of the wedding though, and that means she had to look for a new job right away. She started by looking for work in the same industry, but word of her exploitives traveled fast and she had no luck at all. Eventually, she gave up and took a job in a company in another industry. It seems like she never could shake her tendency to judge people based on their status, wealth, and education because all her colleagues hated her. She didn't last long there before quitting. As for me, Harper and I are now officially boyfriend and girlfriend. He even introduced his younger sister to Tom, and it looks like the two of them are hitting it off quite well.